So I am going live because I am doing my weekly blog summary. And this week I thought I would share some free tools that is very helpful to nonprofits. And so this week's blog focuses on free nonprofit software, 15 helpful tools. So before I get into the blog summary, remember this is in writing on my website at www.supportingworldhope.com, and it has all the links so you don't have to search for the links. But I know that you are busy nonprofit professionals, volunteers, and board members. So I like to come on and do these summaries so that you can create a mobile university and listen to these summaries in your car via YouTube or via Facebook. That way, you don't have to take the time to read it. But again, if you want the links, you can go to my website and read the full summary or just click the links. So here goes. So the 15 helpful tools. Let's start off with a free accounting software, and that is going to be Wave. So Wave is an accounting, invoicing, and receipt tracking software. They have a free plan that includes bank and credit card connections, unlimited income and expense tracking, and unlimited receipt scanning, and it works via Android and iOS apps. Wave's invoices have professional templates that you can customize for your nonprofit needs, and it's cloud-based, so you can access it anywhere on the internet. With the free software, what is missing though is payroll ability. But for an additional monthly cost, you can do employees' tasks like manage vacation time, benefit calculations, and pay your employees all via Wave. So that's a good one. Also, I talk about Square, which is a free point of sale software for small retailers and nonprofits. And so with Square, which is what I used in my organization, it allows a nonprofit to process payments and collect donor information. So when you sign up for Square, you're going to get a free mag strip reader, and we even reached out to them as a nonprofit, and they provided us some additional readers at no cost. The Square software is, you get analytics, you get reporting. If you wanted to do inventory management, you could. We did that for our concession stand using Square, so it was very helpful. And it's a basic, customer relations system. You can collect and track your donations and view the payment details by visiting transactions in your Square dashboard. So it's a typical processing fee in line with other processing cards. For every swipe, Square charges $2.75%. So for example, for every $100 paid from customers, you have $97, so 0.25 is deposit in their bank account. And so, like I said, this is a very competitive rate. So if someone gives you $97, they take 0.25. So they give you $100, you get $97. So it's about a 0.25%. So it's standard. And then you have a free email marketing software, which is MailChimp. And I actually use MailChimp for my business. I love MailChimp. I think it's very intuitive and easy to use. MailChimp is web-based email marketing software. And you need email marketing software because you want to be able to send out emails to all your hundreds of thousands of donors or volunteers or clients all at once. Additionally, you can use MailChimp to tag subscribers based on certain behaviors, like those who donate or send email, and you can send emails to targeted lists. So if you wanted to send a specific message to a designated group, it will allow you to do that. For example, I'm from a youth development background, so I operated a youth center. You can tag the subscribers as parents, because when they sign up for membership, when they sign their kids up for membership, they share their emails with us. And so we can put them in the system and then tag them as parents. And this will allow us to, it allowed us to send targeted emails reminding them about specific programs or events or anything that's happening in our organization that might affect them. And it could even be for donation requests as well. But as a general marketing rule, the more targeted an email is, the more likely a recipient would open and respond to it. So you want to segment your audience so that people will open your emails. And MailChimp is free for up to 2,000 contacts and 12,000 emails per month. So as you're mailing lists, and hopefully your fundraising grows because you're using MailChimp in that way, they do offer a nonprofit discount of 15% on their paid subscriptions. So free video conferencing software. I have Zoom here because Zoom is what most of us are using, and Zoom it's become even more important during this pandemic. So Zoom is a cloud-based platform for video and audio conferences, chats, and webinars. It's a free software. The free software provides unlimited one-on-one meetings. Group video conferences are limited to 40 minutes and 100 participants. And all video calls are fully secured with encryption now. So during the pandemic specifically, Zoom is an important tool for one-on-one meetings with donors or potential donors. You know, if you need to, you can upgrade to Zoom Pro for just $65 through TechSoup.org. And a lot of people don't realize that or know that. A free employee scheduling software is Homebase. And Homebase is a software that helps you manage appointments or shift scheduling for your nonprofit. The free version of Homebase is for one location and an unlimited number of employees. It includes features like scheduling, timesheets, a time clock reporting, and they also have a mobile app. So what the free version is missing though is GPS clock in. So if you have off-site employees and you want to use the GPS clock in to confirm their location, you need to pay for that at an additional cost. You also have Canva Pro, which is a free graphic design software. Most of us is familiar with Canva. You know, it helps you design graphic images such as your logos, your posters, your flyers, your social media photos, and it allows you to have Facebook banners and YouTube thumbnails, and they have a great educational tool. You can do all kinds of things with Canva, but Canva Pro, so everybody gets Canva for free, but nonprofits can get Canva Pro for free. And Canva Pro allows you to have access to over 400,000 free photos, templates, and illustrations. And nonprofit can also use branding features with this ability to upload custom fonts and color palettes and access to downloadable designs with transparent backgrounds. And it's completely free. You just have to apply for it, and the link is actually in the blog. And number 7, of course, there's Google Docs, which is a free document and file storage. You know, it's a part of the suite of free cloud-based tools provided by Google. And with Google Docs, you can create word processing documents, share them with your team, and the team members can edit the documents at the same time. And all the writing and edits are saved in real time. And, you know, it's a good alternative to Microsoft Word. And a downside of the free version of Google Doc is its storage capacity is only 15 gigabytes. But for a nonprofit, if you apply for G Suites for nonprofits, you will get not only unlimited accounts that end in your domain, your nonprofit domain versus a Gmail domain, you will also get an additional 15 gigabytes of space. So you only get 15 if you just do Google Docs, but if you do G Suites for nonprofits, you double that, and you can also get customized emails. Of course, we also have free operating systems and software license. We're talking about Microsoft Office. They offer discounts and free offers for Office 365 and Microsoft 365, which includes Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, OneDrive, and Teams for nonprofits. Smaller organizations get Office 365 Business Essential or Microsoft 365 Business. And Microsoft 365 Business is now available for free for nonprofits. And larger organizations get Office 365 E1. There's also Bloomerang, and Bloomerang is a free donor. Bloomerang Lite is a free donor management software. And Bloomerang is a donor management software system that helps nonprofit track and manage their relationship with donors, volunteers, staff, board members, sponsors, prospects, and any other groups of constituents that are important to your organization. Bloomerang is cloud-based, and it allows for unlimited users. And it also integrates with MailChimp, so there's no need for your email person to learn a new system. Plus, Bloomerang will track the emails sent to your donors via MailChimp. And again, Bloomerang Lite is free. So what you get for this is it includes up to 250 records, up to it's eligible. You're eligible for the free version if your budget is less than $100,000, or you have less than $100,000 in annual revenue. But it also allows for unlimited users, free email chat support, free access to Bloomerang Academy, and unlimited online giving pages and forms. And as you grow, then you can upgrade to some paid some paid versions. And Bloomerang is well worth it. You have free social media management, which is Hootsuite, and that's where you can plan social media content in advance of posting, so it doesn't take up a lot of your time. You can manage posts and interact with comments from social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And they have Hootsuite's free plan is limited to 1 user and 3 social media profiles, but you can do up to 30 scheduled posts. However, that is plenty of in advance content for an average nonprofit. And once you see the results, you can upgrade to a professional plan with unlimited schedule, and they offer a nonprofit discount of up to 50% through Hoot Giving. And there's a link in the actual blog for all of these, if I'm referencing them, that you can actually link to where you can actually make these requests. So something unique about Hootsuite is mobile app. If you're away from your computer, you can still schedule your social media posts in advance through your phone. And so you can always reply to comments on social media platforms and assign inbound messages to team members. And so people are becoming more and more comfortable asking through social media instead of a website. So you need to be prepared to answer questions quickly from social channels, and that's why I like the fact that you can do it from your cell phone. Now, you also have a free website and blog builder, which is WordPress.com. That's right. WordPress.com is a free website builder and content management system. This is different from WordPress.org, which is more complicated and robust website platform. WordPress.com is a great free option for nonprofits on a budget. If you start on the website builder, you can eventually transition your content, if you want to WordPress.org. I, for example, have my business website on WordPress.com. So what the free hosting, the space on a server where your website information is stored, is included with WordPress.com. The only required cost is purchasing a domain, which is you can do like www.yournonprofitname.com or your web address, and that cost is $12 a year. And you also have to pay for hosting, which costs around $3.95 a month. So they have some plans in there. You have to pick those plans. That's what you're paying for when you do WordPress.com. And I like it because you can do a lot of different plugins and you can customize it and you can do it the way that you want to. And if you have someone, a volunteer that's created it, it's very easy for the nonprofit to maintain it. It's very intuitive. You can go to YouTube and Google any help for WordPress.com and the answer is there. The free visual project management software is Trello, which is one that I also use in my business and I love it. It focuses on a balance of workload and you can use it to organize several aspects of your nonprofit, such as projects and to-do lists, and you're able to add due dates to Trello's individual cards to keep on top of deadlines, and you can interact with your team. And the software can be used on the computer, on an Apple or Android device. And nonprofits, if you want to, you can upgrade to Trello Business Class and Enterprise and get a 75% discount. So I encourage you to go in and use Trello. I love it for my business. I use it to schedule to set up scheduling for my newsletter, to set up scheduling for my summit, all kinds of things I use it for. The number 13, I'm almost done. I know this was a little longer than what y'all are used to, is Hunter, which is a free email address finder. And this software saves you time by not having to search the website looking for available email addresses, which are sometimes hidden on web pages. So when you're searching for emails, you can filter by the type of email. For example, like contact at. Additionally, you can search by a person's name, which can be a huge time saver if thousands of emails are available on a company's website. So Hunter features benefits anyone in public relations or resource development and fundraising who needs to get in contact with a specific person within a corporation. Now, something unique about Hunter is the most common email structure the company uses. Something unique Hunter provides is the most common email structure that company uses. So this helps you accurately guess an email address that isn't publicly available. For example, Hunter will say, firstname@company.com to indicate that most of the emails at this company simply uses the person's first name. And when Hunter does provide an email address, it indicates if the email is verified with a green check badge, so you can email the recipient with confidence. And so I think that is a really good one, especially if you're in the fundraising game. And so the free online surveys, I still like SurveyMonkey. A lot of people are using Google Docs and Google Forms for surveys, but I still appreciate and love SurveyMonkey. So I would say if you're in nonprofit world, before you roll out a new program or a new service or feature, you want to survey your donors and volunteers and recipients to get feedback. And SurveyMonkey provides free online surveys that you can customize and send to these people. It's a free plan. It is limited. It's limited to 10 questions or elements per survey, and it's limited to 100 responses. But if you have 10 questions, let's keep surveys short, please. And if you have more than 100 people respond, you're bringing in some good data. So it should be fine at the free level. This is still a great option for a startup to get feedback from early donors, volunteers, and recipients on their experiences using its services or soliciting advice. And I would tell you this about advice. Where people give advice, soon money will follow because they feel invested. So there are, and maybe I will do a blog on this, but there's all types of surveys that you can send donors and people to get them engaged in your organization. Now, if you want to upgrade, you can. Nonprofits get 25% off the price of a subscription if they choose to upgrade. And surveys on SurveyMonkey then can become fully customizable. You can choose at the free version different templates surveys like customer service satisfaction, event surveys. If you had an event and you want to know how people felt about the event, you can even use it with your employees to send out job satisfaction surveys, or your volunteers, or your board. And you can also use it for employee engagement. And then the last one I'm going to tell you about is Pingboard, which is a free organizational chart software, and it's interactive, it's cloud-based, and what separates it from Visio or PowerPoint or PDF org chart is that you can update this one live, and the free version, of course, is for one user, but up to 50 employees can be added. So this is perfect for a nonprofit. And they also have a nonprofit template available, so you're not starting from scratch. The free version is going to allow you to print your org chart. It's going to allow you to create images for presentations. You can embed it in your website so that people can see who is working at your nonprofit or volunteering at your nonprofit or on your board at your nonprofit. They also offer a 20% discount for all nonprofits and 100% discount for U.S.-based nonprofits whose primary focus is working toward social justice or equality for underrepresented groups. So the free software is great to save you money and to be more productive in your nonprofit overall. So WordPress.com is at no cost. Option to create a website. Wave can be used to do basic accounting for free. You can use MailChimp to send emails to hundreds of donors at no cost. And any of the above tools are low risk tests for your nonprofit. If you like them, you keep them. If possibly, expand those features with a paid version. And if you don't like them, you simply stop using the software with no added cost to your nonprofit. I will say that I am not an affiliate for any of these services, so I'm not making any money by saying this. These are just tools that I know that are out there that I have used in my small business, and I also know that nonprofit is just a tax designation. It's not the business model, so really you need to run your nonprofit like a business. And some of these tools are very helpful, and they have recognized that nonprofits could really use these tools, and they've offered some nonprofit discounts. Also, I did not include any online fundraising platforms because I have done a blog about that, and you can check that out as well, any of those free fundraising platforms in that blog or in that blog summary. So that is my summary for tonight. Davida, thank you. I'm glad that you like the resources and appreciate it. If y'all want to know about anything at all, just kind of let me know. Again, you can join my group at Nonprofit Professionals Exchange, and I go live in there every Thursday at 6 o'clock and answer any questions that you have. You can subscribe to my I always do that backwards, this way. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel where I usually download and put my lives on there, and I also include my webinars there too. So I'm very happy that you find these informative, and that is my blog summary for tonight. And if you can't find me on YouTube and you can't find me on Facebook, which is where people usually hang, I also share these videos on my LinkedIn. So that is with that. I will say good night, and y'all be blessed.